Thanks to me, I just realized how they make me the victim of a rapist. Like how they made me get laid with the Tinder date. Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking awesome. If you, I'm 100% sure you are all related. All the women who are watching my TikTok page, except the criminal. You didn't want to sleep with that Tinder date, but you come to get laid with that ugly dude and you regretted it. Vice versa. Vice versa. It's more like men are way much more victim of that shit because women need a man, right? Oh my gosh. Either way, anyway, I'm gonna explain how it works. I cleaned my entire crib today. I poured tons of sodium percarbonate every fucking hole, and I felt so light. You have seen how many UV lamp, ionizer plus ozone sterilizer. I have at least 12 of them in this small house. This is like a house for home for recipient of Beijing living. Korea is like Korea is known for a lot of recipient Beijing living, right? Which means they are all schedule maker, schizophrenic maker. They are hired by the doctor, mental asylum doctor, to make that kind of person be raped and also to clean wrecked. I just realized. Since we know there are tons of people who can read people's thoughts exactly in real time, yeah, that's possible, 100 possible. I have checked. Of course, in my case, there are tons of thoughts which are not mine. If it's like a negative thing, bullshit. But we have checked. So we don't need to go there. How they have stolen my business idea, system changing idea, right? Yeah, and right after I cleansed my entire house, I even put a filter here. It's just so fucking beautiful, right? That carbon filter, which is like enough, big enough to cover entire air conditioner. I even turned on the fan function because it was not that hot today in my crib, because after you cleanse with the sodium percarbonate, your house becomes so cooling down. So fucking cooling down. My entire crib was like smelling so fucking good. I didn't have any symptom of the fibromyalgia. I felt amazing. Even my muscle was so fucking flexible. And suddenly I realized, I knew that they were gonna pour tons of laundry detergent smell, which is a drug, high chemical plus the drug. I didn't realize that was that powerful. If I didn't become what is that, fibromyalgia patient, I wouldn't know that. That laundry detergent smell, tons of them. After I blocked all the hole which is connected to my neighbor. But that smell filled my entire house. After that shit and all that, that recent about one, that remove all the smoke when you cook, when you fry food. You know how toxic it is, like when you fry food, right? That absorbed everything. I needed only three of like smoke inhaler, which is like ionizer, that kind of shit. But ever since when I just finished my cleaned my house, and I even like cleaned my clothes dryer. Of course, when every time I cleanse my house, I'm gonna say cleanse, they pour tons of toxic chemical. And I just realized how they make me being raped by my Tinder date, disguised as a date. I told you, you regret to get laid with that person. And when you think about it, when you are so fucking exhausted, right? Oh my gosh. Right after it was 3 seconds. It took 3 seconds. I keep an eye on my laundry room because I knew that their parents, they always put tons of toxic chemical, smells like a laundry detergent, smells like a candy, a sugar candy. Oh, this time tons of them. It took really 2 or 3 seconds to feel that smelling, feel my entire house. Of course, my UV lamp and older like a device did their work. It removed it took like 10 seconds or something. No, more than that actually. It took a little bit of time. In the meanwhile, my boob was like tickling. It have like it gives sign. You have a toxic chemical inside your body, and I had like a headache, brain fog, all over pain. Suddenly, I was so fucking tired. I couldn't breathe. If I didn't know this situation, I'm 100% sure there are so many people died from that. You wanna bet? This is like a serial killer. I'm not kidding. If I was not intelligent, I have died. It was a sudden brain fog and my teacher were like hurting at the highest level. You know that I have seized. My entire body was like giving me sign. When they are killing bacteria, my mouth smells like smoke, like killing like that kind of a metallic smell. Because they are killing. When your house is totally clean, even if you are turning on the UV lamp, your breath is totally fine. Which means they keep pouring tons of toxic chemical, enough to kill me, seriously. It took 2 seconds to realize that I had brain fog, cyst pain, back pain, and I was about fainted. Do you remember last summer? That situation happened right now. Just think about it. If I didn't buy all that shit, I'm 100% sure I would I would see hallucination. Yeah, that causes hallucination. And that make you go somewhere out of nowhere, like an airport or like a... There's like Elastaboy sent me to the airport. Yeah, that was Elastaboy who sent me to the airport. If you want to clear your karma, you better like figure it out. I don't think you are not that intelligent enough to handle the situation, but otherwise it will be the problem of entire Australia. I'm not kidding. That's why I draw Chekan us up from your country. So even if you are like thinking you are enemy, you will be docile to me. Anyway, so let's get back to the subject. So in that case, you become, when you inhale that toxic chemical drug poured by this dude, you are so fucking tired. When you are tired, I'm 100% that happened so many fucking times. When I used to work like for the French Present Overseas, there is like a company called Present Overseas. Hold up.